Sutherland's and the Hereford manager Josh Gowling. A really good team performance, I thought, today.
Can we speak about the surface first?
If you wish. You've got a victory on 3G.
There we go. That's all I wanted. No, it was good. I thought first half, obviously Miles coming off early was a bit. I think he's done his thigh, so it's a real disappointment. Obviously, because at the moment he's probably the only fit striker we've got in the squad. But I just thought the way we used the ball today was absolutely outstanding. Switched play well, got balls through the lines really well. It was really pleasing.
You always like your fullbacks to get forward, and both Levy Andu and Jack Evans did that with aplomb today. Yeah,
obviously Levy for him, he was obviously here, so it was important for him to play well today. But yeah, the way we play, we want them getting forward. They're our natural width, and I thought they did that really well. Jack was underlapping, overlapping, and obviously getting some balls in the box and stuff. It's just really pleased. The penalty, I think there's the one where Levy's drove in as well and had a shot. It's like he handballed it. So, but hey, you take a wonder.
Yeah, it was good vision, I thought, from Kane Thompson-Summers to create that penalty.
Yeah, it was an excellent ball, and obviously Dan, the run from Dan in behind DJ, and then the lovely little execution of the pass, which is, we've been speaking about, haven't we, here, that sometimes when we get in the final third, the execution's not been there, and it was there today for that opportunity, and obviously we scored the penalty.
How important was Dan Jarvis bringing him into today?
Yeah, I tried to sign him in the summer. So I spoke to him in the summer, obviously leaving Wrexham. Had a chat with him. He's obviously gone to Gateshead, which you understand. But obviously I know Mike at Gateshead really well, so I had a chat with him and he's done us a bit of a favour. And Dan's exit, you can see he's quality. He's strong on the ball. He can play forward well, and we just tried to get him off Miles today. Yeah.
Would that be a month's loan initially, or is there a deal to the end of the season?
Yeah, he'll be here to the end of the season.
What about other players? You want Marcus Roos likely to come in? Back into contention?
We need a striker, don't we? I'm going to be honest about it. So no, look, I've spoken to people at Villa, Wolves. Ideally we'll be asking one of them to do us a favour to get some players in. That's just where we are. I've said it all along. Now how we go up top, I don't know. We're going to have to look at it in training. We'll have a look at the videos today because we've got the squad we've got, so it is what it is. Having
said that, the pressure must be off you a little bit more than it was a few weeks ago. 3 wins from 4 now.
Yeah, look, I'm honest. At the end of the day, we'd gone 1 game in 10 or whatever it was, and of course I'm under pressure. I was under pressure, still probably am a little bit. Obviously the fans expect more from us, but for the start of the new year, drew at Kiddie, 1-2 on the bounce, obviously lost the 1 and then won today, so we've had 3, 10 points out of a possible whatever it is. My maths aren't that great, so really pleasing.
And clean sheet, that must give you encouragement as well.
Yeah, I mean, when we played Aaron and Oren at the back before, we probably wasn't as fluid in possession as we would like, so it was interesting to see how we were going to be today, and obviously, but I think Dan helped with that because of his movement in midfield, so enabled us to drop off a little bit, play a little bit more, and obviously those two are powerhouses, aren't they? And they're nice and solid. So yeah, it was just a really pleasing away performance.
And for me, it's no coincidence that Hereford's upturning fortunes has matched the return of Ryan Lloyd. How many yards did he get in today? I mean, you track these sort of things. He was up and down the pitch relentlessly.
Yeah, I mean, Lloyd is hitting 11k most games. 10.5, 11k. We ask the players to hit certain mileage and distances, and like I said to you, Lloyd is a bit of a freak of nature. He's been out for so long, but yeah, he comes in and he hits distances more than everybody else. So, but he's experienced. Obviously, we made him captain today. He leads well, and he leads. He probably doesn't talk the most, but what he does is he leads by his actions, and he runs the rats and does all that stuff. So, and the same with Harry Pinchard. If you looked at Harry this season to last year, last year he was a bit lightweight. He didn't run as much, probably a little bit overweight. And this year he's come back lean. He worked in the summer. He's come back. He's doing the ugly side of the game because we know what quality he's got in possession.
It must be a bit of a dilemma though, because Jack Holmes came on with 10-15 minutes to go, and he really opened up the Buxton defence.
Yeah, he picked up in good areas. Obviously, I think Ryan killed him for a couple of runs just because Ryan's not an actual striker, but that's what Jack does, doesn't he? He picks it up, he's exciting, he'll dribble past people, he'll do that side of the game. We need to start improving him the other side of the game, because if he's going to play here week in, week out, he needs to do that. But when you've got someone like Ryan stretching the lines, it enables someone like Jack to drop short and pick up the balls and drive with it. So yeah.
So I know you've really encouraged with those 3 wins from 4, but was there a case today again when you didn't get shots off? Did you feel the percentage of opportunities that you have, sometimes the players maybe too elaborate?
No, I mean, we spoke at half time because Lloyd had one, didn't he, where he cut inside and he could have shot with his right, and we're saying don't try and score the perfect goal. The thing is, we had so much possession in the first half, they just sat in the box around the penalty spot and they just sat there. Now when you start getting shots off, then they start coming out, then you can start plugging the holes, and we just need to get used to, when we're getting around those areas, being a bit more ruthless and getting shots off. But you look at Harry, you look at Kane, you look at Lloyd to a certain extent. They're ball players, aren't they? So they need to get a bit more of a ruthless streak in their locker to score goals.
Well done today.
Cheers, thank you.
No Tyrone today.
Yeah, he's done his ankle, so Ty's probably going to be a couple of weeks. So yeah, is what it is. Yeah.
I think we thought with Peggy, it was nothing.
No, we thought he was okay. He come in training Thursday, and he just said he struggled getting upstairs. So he felt a little pop in his ankle, and we just thought it was a bit of an air pocket. And after he was fine, there was no problem walking. But then the next day when he woke up, he started stiffening up and getting a bit sore. So he come in training Thursday, and he said it wasn't right. So yeah, it's unfortunate because obviously he probably would have come in and started today. So, but hey,
and he's not going to be fit for a couple of games.
I don't think so. No.
So we really do need a striker even for Tuesday night if it's all possible.
Yeah, might be knocking on the door of the youth team to get a couple in, won't we? Yeah, look, it is what it is. If we've got to do what we did today, then that's what we've got to do. Yeah, I mean, we just don't have the means to bring anyone in. So yeah, I don't know. We adapted today. Obviously playing. Dan DJ's not. He's a midfielder. DJ is, and but we just played him off Miles today because we wanted to get someone a bit short, getting us playing, and obviously. When Miles has gone off, Ryan's gone up there. So, that's what I'd say. This was really pleased about the performance today because if you actually look at it, apart from obviously Miles has gone off, we haven't had a natural number 9 on the pitch. I know Aaron's playing centre half, but so that's where we're at. We haven't got a centre half to put Aaron up top, so we've got to play there. We've got to do that. We've got to set up to be solid and organised first and foremost. And yeah,
that's just likely to swap Aaron round on Tuesday night.
We haven't got a centre half.
Well, you're going to force a striker, right?
There we go. So we've just got to do what we've got to do. So, that's Aaron played at the back today because we didn't have a centre half to play at the back. So, yeah, now we've had a striker injury. I don't know. We'll see.
We named Zach Liddy on the bench, so there is a central defender there.
Yeah, but he hasn't played for 3 months. So he's trained twice. So he's just not up to speed to be able to start, I would say. He's not a Lloydie where his fitness levels are unbelievable. I was a centre half, and when I didn't play for 3 months, I could not move. So, but no, Zach's been brilliant. He's been back in training, and he's been putting a shift in, working hard, talking and all that stuff, but he's just not ready. He's had two free sessions in 4 months, so he's just nowhere near it. Good.